Hey, welcome back to our resilience series. We're on to the second letter in resilience, E, effort. Well, effort definitely matters. And you know as well as I do, some days it's harder to give a good solid effort towards even just starting a day. It's easy to give a strong effort with a good attitude when we're engaging in an activity that we want to do. Many times, though, we're faced with decisions that lead to habits, which in turn lead to disciplines, which affect our overall well-being and health. That affects our physical health, our emotional health, and our spiritual health. When we're faced with these decisions where we need to learn a new skill, we need to start a new task, maybe you're going to school and you need to start an essay, or maybe you are in your fitness journey and you want to start, you need to start exercising. You know you need to start getting up early so you can spend intentional time with the Lord. Maybe you just need to start studying. Maybe you just need the effort just to practice a skill so that you can improve. And we all have that voice inside of our head that says, I don't feel like it. That's a real voice. It's a very loud voice. I don't feel like it. Well, that's true. We don't feel like it, but we don't need to stop there. Respond back with, but I'm going to do it anyway. But I'm going to do it anyway. I may not feel like it, but I am not going to let my feelings drive my action. Research says that action generates motivation, not the other way around. So what do we do? What are our practical steps to put forth effort when we don't feel like it, but we're going to do it anyway? Well, first and foremost, we need to pray and we need to believe that God is going to give us the power to take the next step. Second, this next tool I recently started and it is really beneficial. I would partner something you enjoy doing with something that you don't feel like doing. For example, if you know you need to start walking every day, partner something you enjoy. Put on your headset, put on your favorite playlist, listen to a podcast, put on a sermon that's really exciting, engaging, and motivating to you. Or call a friend, call a beloved friend and engage in a wonderful conversation while you're walking. That's so helpful. I do that also with cleaning. A lot of times I don't really feel like cleaning. It's not something I enjoy doing. But if I partner it with a conversation, a playlist, sermon, something motivating and engaging, it makes it pleasurable. The third thing that's really important that will help us is just tell yourself, I'm just going to give 5 minutes. 5 minutes towards this activity, task, whatever it is. Because once you get started, which is the hardest part, you build natural momentum to continue. And if you want to continue after that 5 minutes, you will. You probably will, because once you get started, it's something that will be and feel natural and continuous. So let's just acknowledge that in everything. We're weak. The Bible tells us that in Matthew 25:41, that the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. And so let's just acknowledge that that is very true. But also that we have a spirit inside of us that is powerful, right? The power of Christ is in us. And history has shown that that power has overcome some hard things. The power of Christ has overcome death through the resurrection. And we live in that power. So live in that power. Believe you have that power in you. And let's make sure that we express that out loud.